Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of AD&D Pool of Radiance Remastered. I'm going to continue our difficult run. This is a no caster party. Okay, so I did fix a few things. Let's see here. Oh yeah, he's a thief now, so he can't equip that stuff until we switch him over to a bard. Let's get him some armor. Thought I might have had some. Let's give him this leather armor +1 maybe. Armor class 4. It's pretty terrible. Hey Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? More testing. Let's give him the Cloak of Displacement. I did add in Cloak of Displacement effect because the game doesn't have it. The first missile attack or melee attack is always supposed to miss. So now it does. Alright, so this time we're going to go to Zental Keep. And we'll see if we can survive that. That's going to be really difficult. Gonna leave. I'm going to go around so that we hopefully miss the western edge. I haven't fixed that western edge bug yet. I had too many other things I was working on. Parley with centaurs. All right, Zental Keep. We're being escorted. Hey, Duncan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Land entrance scam. From here you see an inner wall around this central keep. This area is busy with men entering and leaving the barracks. You are led toward the central keep. You're inside the commandant's office. He greets you and you hand him the papers. You're skimming through the papers. The commandant says, "I welcome you and hope you will join me for dinner tonight." Tells a guard to give you a tour of the outpost. Here you see one of the fine barracks. There are 6 of these here, and each can hold over 100 men. Here you see one of our fine watchtowers, which were built by the finest stone masons in the land. From here you can also see our solidly built outside wall. This wall has survived many attacks, including one from a dragon. This concludes the tour. I will show you to your quarters. Here are your quarters. Do not leave this area. He then leaves. Okay. Use invisibility. 5 turns. 5 turns. Body weaponry. I'm going to wait to do that one. There are 4 guards here. Their leader says, "You are restricted to your quarters. Return to them now." What do? Return, attack, or bribe? Hey, Toothless. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, we're in the fort. You were given the quest, Duncan says? Yes, I think I was given the quest a long time ago. But then, for some reason, Sasha didn't mention it anymore. Like I wasn't on it. Even though it was given to us. 7 stream watch streak for Toothless. Nice. What do we want to do here? I guess we'll return. Let me just rest. At dusk, a guard comes by to escort you to dinner. You arrive at the officer's mess and are seated at the commandant and his advisors. Fine meal of roast boar is served with a hearty red wine. Commandant turns to one of the characters and says, "So how's everything in Flan? What will you talk about? Nothing, city, magic, politics." Porphyrius? I don't know what that was. I think he was the guy that escorted us back. I'm not sure. Hey, Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Let's talk magic. One of the commandant's advisors asks you if you've heard of any unique magical items or places. Let's lie. You make up a story about wonderful magic items and places. You captivate everyone sitting around you. You continue your conversation with the commandant. What will be your next topic? Politics. As you mentioned politics, the commandant says, "I've heard that Flan's town council is corrupt, specifically Ulrich Eberhard. Is this true?" Don't know. You say that you don't know anything about the matter, and the commandant responds by saying, "Yes, of course you don't." You continue your conversation. We're done. We'll say none. Conversation completely dies, and everyone is staring at each other. The commandant excuses himself, and leaves. A guard takes you back to your quarters. It is night. What do you want to do? Go to sleep. Sleep with a watch. Suddenly, armed guards burst in and attack. It keeps showing that guy. Tutho says, "I think he means Cordana in his new quarters after you get this quest from Sasha. He'll give you a letter that you must not open." Oh, no, I did not get that. I don't think I got that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't talk to that guy. Yeah, I'm like 95% sure I did not talk to him. Allow him to flee, yes. As you defeat the guards, some more come in. Allow him to flee, yes. Alarm goes off. Okay, now we're going to do our invisibility. 5 turns. Because we're going to have to fight our way out of here. We don't have to do the tedious fights, at least. The commotion allows you to get to the front gate. You are near the front gate. Can we just leave? We just left. It didn't put us in the right coordinates, for one thing. Let's go back down and see what happens. I did fix most of the wilderness terrain. Let's see what happens if I go back in. It's doing the escort. It's doing the escort all over again. You went back through a recent journey of this game and just got Cadorna's treasure without actually picking up the quest. And that broke the chain. That's actually what happened to me, Duncan. I think I did the same thing. I did the Cordona treasure without actually having it assigned. Jimmy says, "Duncan breaking things as usual." Yeah, I think you can always get into this without the letter. I think the way it works is pretty much once you open Sokol Keep, you can do any quest pretty much, which I don't think it's supposed to be that way. But I think in the original game you could. Because I know I've done it before, like years ago. Yeah, this is repeating. So it didn't record that we had already done all this. So that's one thing I'm going to have to fix. didn't record that we did the Zental Keep tour. We also gave him a letter that we didn't have. That's going to be a pain to fix those. So we'll just fight our way out of this. You are near the front gate. Yeah, it's really confused. Let's see if we can go view the commandant. Was there a door here? There are doors here. Oh, it won't let you go in them, though. That's interesting. It's like there's nothing in here. Yeah, we can't get in there. What if I go back in here? We're going to walk around. Yeah, nothing's triggering. Okay. Well, that'll obviously have to be fixed offline. That's going to be a mess. So let's go back to Flan. Hey, Moody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? The original outposts in the base are not accessible without the quest, Duncan says. This information is also in the clue book. They are there, but only show up after the quests have been given to you. Yeah, there's a lot of shadiness going on. Okay. Where are the boar? We'll just go do Stenojo's Keep or whatever that is. The gate. Oh, I do have the graveyard left too that I haven't finished all that. It's another possibility if I want to do that. Yeah, I fixed most of the terrain. I got the river fixed too, so the river's correct. There's occasionally one treetop that is cropped, but for the most part, I got it all this fixed. Moody says shadiness. Is it because you are near trees? Happy little trees, as Bob Ross would call it. Ooh, there's our second attack every other round. Happy, sad, everyone? What's that mean, Moody? You saw one tree, lacks the upper part, the rest looks good. Yeah. Yeah, the tiles are really weird. Okay, let's go north. I guess we'll do part of the graveyard. I hate to go here because I really don't want to get level drained. I may go get some hirelings for this. Let's go get some hirelings. And I fixed hirelings too, so they get some equipment randomized. Their stats are randomized. And you can only have 2 additional ones. Before I was able to add a whole bunch. A robber? No. Acolyte? No. No, I don't want a robber. Fine warrior? No. I want someone that can, here we go. Cure it. Yes, consider someone else. Thergist, 4 shares. I want a tank. Hero, here we go. He's got 9 strength. What a hero. Don't get hit and you won't get drained. Oh, Moody says sad equals singles awareness day. Okay, good. I thought you were sad about something. Thanks for giving Moody the shout out, Jimmy. Higher level drain fodder. That's a Colorado tactic. No, that's a DFortae tactic. I've deployed that for 30 years. He's got 9 strength and 15 intelligence. I removed their plus weapons, their plus equipment, because that's a real scam that you could just hire them, kill them, and take their equipment, get infinite money. So that loop has been closed. Let's move the hero here. Move the curate here. Let's go see what spells we can get on the curate. He only has 2nd level. I was hoping I could get negative plane protection, but he's not qualified for that. We can do protection from evil on everybody. Miscast due to wisdom failure. What's his wisdom? His wisdom's 9. So he can actually miscast. I put in the wisdom miscast that clerics can have. We're just going to use him to cast protection from evil outside of combat, though. He's a human and he's 67 years old. He's got 6 intelligence, 9 wisdom. The funny thing is, he's actually stronger than the hero. Duncan says the official DFortae tactic to use the hex editor. And Toothless says, yeah, you get +1 plate and a 2-hand sword +2. Yeah, it was a total scam. I had to remove that. And then one of them has a +1 ring of protection. I had to remove that too. He's Roy from Order of the Stick. Hey, Sever, welcome. I think I already welcomed you. I don't sure if you sent a chat message. You're glad they no longer had the magic gear. Yeah, it was a scam. Jimmy says I use the higher level drain fodder technique. Let more experienced characters do all the hard work. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome. How are you doing? Is the pool radiant today? Yes. We got some fodder here. We're going to do protection from evil. A bunch of those. And aid. Okay, here we go. Going after the graveyard. North. Moody says AD&D actually had an age table where your ability scores change based on age, also in fantasy, the game fantasy. Yeah, yeah, that's implemented. Your attributes will change based on your race and age. Sever says spell miscast. Gosh darn. Undead. They'll probably flee. Yeah, allow them to flee. So we already cleared this one. We cleared the one here. It makes me wonder if these specters have been recreated. I feel like they have maybe been. Let me come over here and see if this guy's still in here. He should be dead. Nope, he's back. Wow. Combat. We surprised him. Carrot turns undead. Nothing happens. Backstabs. No penetration. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thank goodness. Fig. Mr. Spock says, come across any game-killing bugs yet? No, nothing game-killing. Glad you're doing well. We do have bugs, of course. I still got a few I got to work out that I know about, but most are fixed. Duncan says you can go against what SSI did and make +3 weapons be the limit in this game. So make the Buccaneer Captain have a +3 weapon. And a human Tyrant Rex is at +3 instead of the +4 and +5. That should be easy. Yeah, I need to figure out how I want to give the treasure because for one thing, I do like for people to transfer their characters all the way through the games. There's something special about earning something in the first game that's good that you can then use in the rest of the games. Bard's Tale did that with the Spectre Snare at the end of the game. That's toward the end. There should be like optional difficult things to do where you can get some good magic items to take. But yeah, you don't want to overload it and make it where it's way too much. Glad to know nothing has crashed the game. No, I have it pretty stable. I have big exception handling in. So it's not going to crash like the old games, like the DOS version where it just drops you to the command prompt. The worst that'll happen is you'll get a weird error message on the screen, potentially get booted back to the main menu. I haven't seen that in ages though. So it's pretty darn stable. It's kind of cool that you can do these fights again if you wait long enough. Okay, Spectre down. Now the mummy fight, I'm almost positive I haven't done. And I'm not sure I want to because they have their aura, their fear aura, and we can get paralyzed and end up having a bunch of characters die. If I do protection from evil, though, the characters that get paralyzed won't be able to be attacked until it wears off. But I only have enough for 5. And I don't have a paladin. So One of my characters would probably end up dying. Oh, that's tricky. Allow him to flee. I think I'm going to hold off on them. Let's come up here. I think there's a white fight right here. So let's do protection from evil. Let's protect the ranger. Barbarian. Bard. Fighter. He miscast. Wisdom failure again. Exotic pearls, but no spices, Duncan says. Yeah. Duncan says you also have to think about what kind of treasure you add for winning the fight with the mummies. Yes. I have some randomized treasure for them. I've already done that. So you don't know for sure what you're going to get. Okay, here we go. Whites appear from behind the tower. They can't hit them, so they're protected. Yeah, the hero and the other guy up front could be hurt. The rest of my guys are safe. Okay. Bard, do you have protection from evil? Yes. The whites are like, how do I get it? Ah, there's the hero, loses a level. Okay, let's try to Sonic Blast these. Stunned. Confused. Ah, he was able to turn undead. Assassin, we do not want you getting close. Because you do not have it. Monk does. Yeah, protection from evil is a game changer. Duncan says, even though it's not magical, be sure to strip the hirelings of their equipment before giving them the boot. It's tradition. Let's put you back here. Oh. Goes berserk. White unaffected by level drain. He's an ally. He's kind of in the way though. Forced to flee. You can't hurt us. Just gotta make sure our protection from evil doesn't wear off. Nice. It's nice having fighters be the destructive force in battle that they should be. Yeah. 800 experience. Ooh. The Bard thief is ready for level up. Okay, this tower, I think I do want to go in. We still have our protection from evil. Yes. Glass and fur objects of all kind. A sharp crack splits the air and you are stung. Okay, let's kill this guy. Let's try to get a backstab in here. Come over here. I think it's too late. Yeah, the one guy already attacked. Hero loses 2 levels. He's almost permanently destroyed. He's on level 1. Got some stuff to take here. Yeah, he's level 1. Okay. I got to think about this for a minute because our protection from evil is going to wear off. Hey, Joshua, welcome. How are you doing? Says that's one of the things I liked about the Temple of Elemental Evil. You had to be creative about looting the hirelings. And Moody says, very true on this day, looking for Mr. White. Heroes being great fodder, he is. Okay, we go back and get him leveled up. I think... I think the whites are going to be dead now since we killed the Spectre there. And so I think we can leave and come back. And I feel like I might have to kill this other Spectre again. Because it's been so long since I did. Let's go check. Ouch. Yeah, he's here. I still gotta fix this. I'm hitting the look command. Okay, we'll do it this way. Reduce tedious battles. There. Okay, we surprised them. Come on, get your backstab in. 31 damage, that's what we're talking about. Nice. More stuff to sell. Hey, we got some fruit. We got a large basket of exotic fruit. Let's go back to town. The question is, do we go back and hire another hero? This guy's like, man, I wish I wouldn't have adventured with these guys. Wait, his hit points are weird. He's got 18 hit points at level 1. So somehow when it drained his levels, it didn't calculate his constitution bonus or something, right? Yeah, one more hit, he's permanently destroyed. Okay, boat. Let's drop him. Fine robber. No. Another curate. Actually, yes. Let's hope he... Yeah, he will. He'll have protection from evil. Is there someone else? No. We'll just have mass protection from evil. Bard, level 4. One more level, and we can finally turn him into an actual bard. Yep. Okay, let's cast. Get rid of all this stuff. He has low wisdom as well. What's her order? I think I sold the freed bottle. Oh yeah, let's get rid of all this stuff while we're here. Jeweled belt, 16 experience. The fruit gives us 2 experience. Tapestry, 16. It's really heavy though. 23, wow. Here's pearls, 10. File 4, tapestry 16. Okay. I think that was it. They... So we should be able to do the mummy fight. No problem. Because we can do mass protection from evil. So let's do that. Okay. They can even protect themselves. Nice. Mummies open their sarcophagi. Rangers paralyzed with fright. They're not evil? Mummies aren't evil. Mummies... Oh, they have spears. I gave them an item, that's right. I gave them a weapon in case there was evil. Or someone protected from evil. But I still don't know if they're evil. They may be neutral. But regardless, they can kill us since we're paralyzed. So we need to protect the ranger here as much as possible. Let's see if we can Sonic Blast. That's the best we could do. Falls into a coma. Nice. I think we're good. This paralysis wore off. Nice. How much time does training a character take? I don't know if it takes any time except for the special changes. Mummies are lawfully evil? Okay, good. So the spear still allowed him to attack with it, which is why I added that. I did the same for a vampire. Vampire has a weapon too. But like if you switch to a bard or the assassin learning the poison, blade venom, I have it do kind of what the average training time would be based on what the Dungeon Master Guide says. But I don't think anybody else, it really takes up much time. Okay, 950 experience, 136 in items. So I don't know if any of this is magical. The ring mail may be. We'll just take it all. Since I don't have to detect magic. Yeah, they are lawful evil, the mummies. Yeah, they're not like skeletons and zombies that are neutral. Okay, let's go back and get our protection from evil relearned. Man, I'm so glad I put in the feature to avoid tedious fights. Such a time saver. Actually, I don't really care about the curate getting cured here. Let's just get back our protection from evil. Keep avoiding the white, protecting the treasure northeast of the mummies. Yeah, I got to go back there. I think there's a wraith there, which I'm going to go after because I'm pretty sure there's a sling there that I want. I wanted to get my protection from evils replenished. Okay. Protection from evil. Miscast. Low wisdom. Okay, I think everybody has it now. Yep. We are the spirits of those who fought the dragons. Leave us or die. Do you leave? No. You're attacked by whites. Now the zombies can hurt us. The whites can't. Zombies are neutral. It's like a pinball machine. They're bouncing around. Resting for that long would also repopulate the graveyard encounters. Yeah, that's true. True, true. We do have silver arrows. Ah, the bard's cloak of displacement. Made him avoid the first attack. Happens only in once per battle, the first attack. Oh, there's a Juju zombie. Where? There he is. The cleric was beginning to cast, and then when the zombie ran by, he attacked the zombie, so he won't cast anymore. It's one way to get a caster to quit. Kill the Juju. Juju zombie. Nice. Okay. That's kind of weird. Protection from evil, we still got it. Okay. Is it possible to bring hirelings with you into the other games, Duncan says? Yes. Yeah. I mean my engine will support it and there's nothing that will prevent you from doing it unless I explicitly do that. In the chamber is a single crypt. Floating above the crypt is a wraith. I am the protector of the paladin. I guard his remains for all eternity. Leave or suffer. Gosh, if I do this, I don't think I get all the special equipment from that other guy. I feel like you get cursed stuff. If I'm remembering this right. Uh, you want the hero with 9 strength to go? That's funny. It's just the longsword can only be equipped by lawful good. Okay. Hmm. Well, I'm evil, so I'll just sell it, get the experience from it. Actually, I think the ranger might be good, but I don't know what alignment. Let's stay. Allow them to flee. No. Poor Wraith. In the crypt lies a fully equipped body of a mighty warrior. Do you strip the body? Yes. 680 experience and items. Cleric scroll, sling, trident, potion, magic user. So I know I have a proficiency with the trident on the monk. I'm gonna have to get rid of a magic item. Let's push this here. You can only have 2. Okay, push the halberd here. They go 16. They go 13. That's a +3. Wow. Okay, the sling. I know I have somebody that specializes in that. Let's just put it all on the assassin. Yeah, we got a trident +3 instead of a hammer +3. Hey, Gary, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Says, oh, you're not evil. You're just misunderstood. Sling of Seeking +2. Yeah, that's a weird item because it's really only hits things that require +1 to hit, but it gives you +2 bonus to hit. So it's kind of like a weak. It's weaker than a +2 sling, but it's still cool. Let's go back and ID all this stuff. It's the only game that has that sling. Yeah, I had to put special logic in to handle it because it is, you can't get it in curse in my remaster, but it's rare. North. Take the boat. So the bard. Wow, he's getting close. I might have enough in items potentially. Let's check it out. Rudy says for kicks, look up the definition of evil. Oh, you looked up the definition. Okay, so the spears were normal from the mummies. Ring mail. It's +1. The bard could actually use this later. I really need to get chainmail +1, but I think I sold all my chainmail. So I might hang on to this. The best that bards can wear is chainmail. It's got leather. There's banded mail. Which is this? We're at 26. I don't want to sell that. These potions aren't worth much. I'm still going to hang on to these in case I get level drained. Here we go. Trident. Nice. Trident +3. That is so good for the monk. Magic user scroll. 216 experience. Potion of healing I want to keep. Sling is seeking +2. I want to keep. Sell this. Sell this. 363 for the halberd +1. We must have fought some strong enemies to get that. Chainmail scam. Now it's to help balance the bard. Because they're, you know, they're really a jack of all trades. Thieving skills, fighter skills, druid spells. Moody says technically someone who is interested in self could be classified as evil. Gary says, I mean, what is evil? Is it a moral, ethical question? Because my understanding of morality, aka ethics, is that is decision of how things should be and is subjective. Yeah, I'm sure many people have different definitions of what evil is. Okay. So the bard thief. Oh, he's only 500 away. Well, we'll get that real quick by going back to the graveyard. There's a couple of specters we'll have to fight. And actually, I don't think I care about the hit point loss right now. Let's just get back our protection from evil. That'll protect us from the specters. And then we'll get enough experience for the next area. Come back, level up, get the bard. And then go after the vampire. Just in case these whites are back, I'm going to go ahead and cast protection. Wisdom failure. Okay. Yeah, this fight right here. Whoa, they just came right up. I'm glad I had protection from evil on. Holy moly, that would have been bad. MVP. Yep, that's enough for the bard. Voice speaks, come, my brave adventurers, you must take my gifts to better fight the evil that has come to the city. From the magic, whoop, that went too fast. 2,200 experience. Shield, ring, longsword, plate mail, a bunch of scrolls. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Hey, Igloo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You doing good? You had to get a development environment set up on your machine for the new roles. Fun. Yeah. Let him join your party or send him away. Let him join. The party's full. I added in where you can't have more than 8, so it automatically just kicked him out. Allow him to flee. It's time to go get a bard. City. Vote. So we'll have to level him up as a thief. Save. Yes. Level 5 thief. Human, become bard. He's now a first level bard. Oh, I need to remove this bard trainee verbiage. Okay, so he can get to the next level with 2,000 experience. Nice. All right. I want to rest. Yeah, I do want to rest for the vampire fight. Okay, let's memorize protection from evil again. We do not want to be level drained by the vampire. We want to force him to have to use a dagger. The will to still charm us, which is a big problem. I might want to level up the curates so they have dispel. What level are they? Yeah, they'll be able to get dispel that way. Let's do it. Oh yeah, and I can give the bard ring mail. I don't know if they can use shields. I don't remember. No, he can't. Ring of fire resistance. I know I fixed this. Longsword +2, 307 experience. Wow. Plate mail +2, 808 experience. There's his mandolin that he gets when he becomes a bard. Shield +1. Let's sell this. $307. Okay, what was I going to have him use? I think he, yeah, still the longsword. Yeah, he's +3 to hit, +3 damage. Okay, what else? Does he have an offhand? He does have dagger. I can actually have him dual wield. He's going to dual wield. Let's give him a dagger. Pretty sure I have another +1 somewhere. Hand axe. Yeah, here's one. Since he can't use a shield, he can dual wield. Movement of 3. There we go, movement 12. Let's have him drop his money. Okay, cool. Duncan says, so not only being an experience sponge now, they're a money sponge. Yeah, they are. They take and hide their share. They do. But you know what? We could use the dispel potentially. Okay, he has 200. He's weak. I'm not going to give him any. Monk. You can spare some here. There we go. Nice. Yeah, if we get charmed, that dispel will be priceless, so that's why I want to have it done. You don't have enough platinum. Spell. Alright, guys, I gotta take a break and let my dog out. Moody says they are a sponge, Bob. Duncan says you should check that longsword plus 2 for special things. It's not mentioned anywhere in the game on which type can safely equip it. Yeah, I can definitely do that. I think it's alignment oriented. Who did I put that on? It's on Bard. Let's see. He equipped it. What is his alignment? Lawful good. He's lawful good, which is why he could probably equip it. Let's give it to the assassin. He's evil. He took 3,840 damage. I think there's something wrong with the calculation. 3,840 damage. All right, let's reload that. But yeah, I gotta let my dog out and I'll be back. It's hilarious. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Let's reload this. Sure I'm running the right one. Yeah, this is that. Load H. Take a look at the game files. Okay, so what it's doing is the curate, I'm not allowing it to be loaded because he wasn't from Pool of Radiance Remastered, which is wrong. Let's see here. I put a breakpoint. Bypass that. Okay. Make a note of that. All right. I also got to make a note on the equipping of items that require a specific alignment. Damage is wrong. I'll have to look in the Dungeon Master Guide on how it should be. I want it to be accurate. Okay, so we got to go back to the graveyard. Let's go to the bay. North. I did memorize, didn't I? No, I didn't. Protection from evil. Spell. Oh, I see what happened there. So their wisdom was low. They should have got less spells than what they had. They shouldn't have had those 5. So it gave them the spells that they had before the wisdom was changed. So that's another thing I need to fix. With hirelings, spellcasting hirelings, need to reprocess the spell count they can memorize. When they had leveled up, it reset that. Okay. Hey, Tim, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Happy Friday. Going after the vampire. You're just in time for the vampire fight. You're doing pretty good. Glad to hear that. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. All right, we need to go in here. Coffin. Yes, we want to sanctify. right, let's do our protection from evil here. We only have 6, so one person's going to be exposed to the vampire. And it will be one of the curates. Okay, looks good. Actually, 2 of the curates are going to be exposed. So he can charm. It's going to be rough. Pale man with very white teeth. He's got a mace. Okay, so where's the curates? So he can't reach, well, actually, he can go up and around to reach this guy. Otherwise, he'll attack with his mace. That's not going to work. Let's move up here. If we can sonic blast him. Vampires are pretty smart. Yeah, unaffected. He gazed, but it didn't work. We did not get charmed. Okay, so the bard, you see there's a couple options down there. There's sing and poetry. You know what? I need to research. I don't know if singing should work on non-humanoids. I don't think I ever read anything about that. Let me put notes about that. I would assume it shouldn't. Oh, wait. There is an intelligence. That's right. There's an intelligence range that the monsters have to be. So I think that'll automatically exclude. It automatically excludes smart and dumb things. But yeah, I need to check on that. There we go. We got the vampire enraged. We'll see if he goes after the wolf. Or if he goes after us. He gazed. We did not get charmed. Thank goodness. That couldn't have gone any better. We got the vampire, yay! Moody says, love it. Finding notes about singing, lol. Composite longbow, mace, and mace. Vampire turns into a vapor cloud and floats away. You find the vampire's treasure trove. Do you take it? Yes. 2,600 experience and items. I should have got rid of the curates. Bunch of scrolls, shield, potions, wand. Money I don't care about. I don't know if Flan will give us more of a reward since we've cleared it. Eastern Edge. Take the boat. You have eliminated some undead from the graveyard. Here's your reward. Whoa. Holy moly. Yeah, we need to dump these curates now. Bard's ready for a level up. Alter. Drop. Now, I don't remember where the bard's going to be. It might be cleric. I don't remember what I did for this. Because they're really druids. Gotta give him some money real quick. Okay, I must leave him as a thief. Now, he should get some hit dice here, too. Because you start with the hit dice that you had previously, and then it goes forward. Just to train. Okay, maybe he's considered a magic user. Nope. Is he a fighter? May have to make a special exception for a bard. Nope, he's a fighter. Okay. Weapon proficiency. Spear, scimitar, quarterstaff, acid, holy water. We got them all. And he did get his experience there. And he's got another level up due. He got his hit points, I mean. Thaco's correct. It sticks. Nice. Let's go see if he has any spells now. Oh, yeah. 3 level 1 druid. I finally have detect magic. Cool, we don't train that class here. Yeah. We finally have a little bit of magic. The weird thing about the bard is they have to rest a whole day and then they get all their spells. So if you're wanting to memorize just a single spell, you got to rest the whole day. That's one of the issues with them. But you can use Tempest Fugit if you had an illusionist in your party that had that spell, and you could cut it divided by 6, and they would get all their spells in that amount of time. Okay. Wow. We got a bard. Let's go ID this stuff, and then we'll probably be done for tonight. And then the next stream, we'll be going after the end game, I think. Unless there's some optional areas I'm not thinking about. Let's get rid of all this stuff. We want our experience. Regular mace. This is a mace +1. Sell it. We want our experience. That's it. Yeah, I don't need that. Crazy thing, we really haven't had much item damage on us. The time that we've had the most damage was when those kobolds were throwing the lightning javelins. That destroyed some of our items. Rudy says you have special instruments for the bard. Right now, I haven't implemented any magic ones, but they can do their singing and their with a regular instrument, which I give them a mandolin. They're always supposed to have a mandolin. But in the future, I'll put in, oh, and you can see the ID there now. Bards can ID items. They can ID items that only they can use. So anything outside the realm of what they use normally, they won't use or they won't ID. But anyway, to answer your question, in the future, I'll implement magical instruments that they can use. The funny thing is, I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of the musical instruments in the game can be used by non-bards. It's just the bards generally get more of a benefit from them and some additional bonuses. See, Duncan says, do you also get rid of the experience penalty, where if you had too much experience that you would level, it would set your experience to 1 point before the next level? I did get rid of that. However, when I read in the rules, Gary Gygax did say that it's supposed to be that way. So SSI did actually implement that according to rules. So my plan is I'm going to make that an option. But right now I have it where, yeah, that's not a thing anymore. But I'm glad you reminded me because I do need to make it an option. You don't lose extra experience past the 1 level up. Party item damage scan. Yeah. Jimmy plays the mandolin, the party perishes. Oh, it's funny. That's going to be pretty strong. I'm interested to see, but I do need to double check on who it can influence. And like I said, I think it's an intelligence thing. And I know I implemented that. So it could be that a lot of things like animals will fall below the required intelligence, so they won't be affected. But I need to verify how it's supposed to work for them. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, guys. Let me see if there's someone I can raid. Kiffer's still streaming. Let's send you over to him. Battle for Wesnoth, it looks like he's playing. All right. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.